Hey guys, so it's been a while since I shot a tutorial, so I'm gonna teach you how to make a bifold wallet like this one, just a simple one. Sadly, I'm not showing you how to do the design, but it's just gonna have 3 card pockets, an ID, no hidden pockets, sadly. But I'll do that in another video because it's easy, but with the bifold too. So yeah, it's really thin. So yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to make this bifold wallet. You could use any color duct tape. So anyways, I made Maisie a bunch of these collars because they're so easy to make. She's wearing a cheetah one right now. And if you guys haven't had the chance, go check out Maisie's channel, Teeny Snowpaws, to check out her birthday video. So yeah. Hey guys, so first off, you're gonna need a pair of scissors, an X-Acto knife, and a ruler. I lost my ruler, so I have to use a paper one, but yeah. So the wallet you're going to be making is just a simple bifold wallet. It's going to have an ID, 3 pockets, and a billfold. So yeah, that's what you guys are going to be making. So you're going to, with one of your colors, you're going to pull out a strip that is about a little bit over than 8 inches. You cut out 2 of those. Then peel up one piece of your tape, and then you're gonna make it as long as this one. So let me measure it. This one's a little hair over 3 inches, so let me get my ruler. And another trick is to get the tape to put it over here, and then now when I overlap it, I gotta measure and make sure. So let's say it's about there, perfect. So flip it over and put a strip of tape on it. So basically your next step is to cut out on whichever color tape you want. I'm just using gray for the inside. You repeat the size of the tape when you cut it, and then you just put it on the other side. Now, if you guys want to watch me. So I'm gonna make sure this lines up with the bottom part. And try not to go over. And then just push down. Oh, I got an air bubble right there. That sucks. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's got a little. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, so it's all smooth. So it's gonna be like this big. So now if you got stuff on the edge, you could just cut it off with your scissors. Be careful. Or if you don't want to, with your X-Acto knife, you just line up your ruler like this, then on the cutting mat you cut it. So once you do this, now we're going to be making card pockets and the ID trim. So yeah. So next, right now, we're going to make the card pockets. So oops, I forgot to measure how long they are. They are 4.5 inches. But what I like to do is, once you got your wallet piece folded like this one, I fold it in half, and I make the card pockets as long as these, but you obviously are going to trim it down a little bit, but just to be safe. So that's what I do. And I have a little tip for you, because I'm using gray tape for the back. It's not as big as the other color tape, so there's extra at the bottom. So I don't want to put on another piece of tape and waste it, so what I'm going to do is just flip it over. And when we start doing this, I'll just push it down because the sticky will help me hold it. And then you could cut off this excess. So now, what you're going to do is pull this piece of tape up. And then next, you just pop this piece on top. So I line it up with the very bottom part and don't go over or too much. Push down. So then right now I'm gonna cut off those little pieces and we will do trimming on the card pockets. So just to let you guys know, I'm using these 2 colors because I'm making a Jake wallet from Adventure Time. So it's gonna be like a blue background, with clouds, and then it's gonna show Jake and he's yellow. So that's why my trim color is this yellow. So I just measured the same length as this and I cut it in half. This one I made it a little bit longer, and this one I did a little bit longer too, but this one's more because for the ID, it's gonna have yellow trimming also. So how you cut it in half, you don't have to be precise, but let me zoom in for you. You zoom in, sorry, you like cut just right in the middle where you think it's the middle. If you want to be really professional, you could just use the ruler and your lines and cut it. So once you do that, you take this piece right here, and when you do trim, you use the straight side. So I pulled it up, this is the straight side. So you could use your lines to help you trim, but I do that a lot and it doesn't tend to work. So what I like to do is put it straight along a line, and then get your ruler, and then however big or bulky you want your trim to be, I would say like right here, take a roll of tape, put it on there for pressure. Then you would just put this on top like so. Like say you wanted it right here, then you just fold it over. But this is obviously not how I want it, but that's basically how you do trim. So you're gonna trim the rest of your pockets and your ID plastic. I'll show you how to do that right now. So basically when I cut my plastic, you could kind of see it in the glare. It's right here. I cut it and I give it a little bit of space up here, like a little bit, like that much. Then I line it up right there, and that's where it would be. So to trim your plastic, you just do the same thing as for a card pocket. So then you just put the trim on it, and yeah, so if you want more like in depth, I guess I could do it for you. So this is gonna be the plastic right here. You guys probably can't see it. Okay, so I need to get the straight side. Now next, it's basically the same thing. You just line it up along the line, put your ruler on it to where you like it, pop your tape on down right there. Then when you pull it over, you'll have your tape on. So do that, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I did this, and next what you're gonna do is, because I always like to make my things a hair bit longer so that I could be safe, is get your first part, and where you see the crease line where you folded the wallet in half, you're gonna give it a little bit of room. And by the way, it's always nice to have like a business card and just a regular card. The business card is a hair bit longer, so you know that when you do this, there's going to be enough room for a card. So then you snip this off and make everything even and give it a little bit of space right here. Same thing for the ID. So once you do it, you like measure it with the card inside though. Then if you don't need this excess, you just cut it off. So get everything all even, and then I'll show you how to attach everything together. So next what you're gonna do on this side is, okay, with your card pockets, the ones that have lines that are the nicest, I put them in order as I want. So this one's gonna be first. So I measure it up and give a little bit of space. So the next what I do would push down because I have a little bit of sticky, but you guys obviously don't. So I make pieces of tape that are the same length as the card pockets, and then I cut them in half. Then you would just place them on here like so. So I would place it on like this. Then I would get another card pocket, give it a decent amount of spacing, pop it up, hold it down, and place it on. And by the way, this makes sure so when you put it in, it doesn't go all the way down. It gives it a stop rest like this. So when you put it in, it'll have a little bit showing over. So yeah. So do that for the rest of your pockets and play around with it to get even spacing. So once you get everything lined up to how you want with your card pockets like so, you're going to leave a little bit of space in between here. So you're gonna have it like this, but give it a little space so it could fold. Now next, what you're gonna do is make sure everything's even how you like it. So once you get all that in, you're gonna take a piece of tape and put it down in the middle. So I'm gonna measure this the same length as that. So I know this is about the same size, so I'm gonna cut it at that. Now next, what I'm gonna do is put it in here. I'm just gonna pop the piece of tape on it and fold it over. Hopefully I did it long enough. Oh, I didn't, so that sucks. So what I'm gonna do is, you guys make it a little bit more longer. I'm just gonna take another piece of tape, like so. Then I'm gonna overlap it to make my tape longer. And make sure if you do this to like make it even, because I just messed up. Okay, now just stick it down in the middle, but I really need to make sure mine is even and I like it. Okay, now just pull it over. I know what you guys are thinking, like, oh, that's ugly. Of course it is. So what you're gonna do now is like measure where you want it and cut it off, and then cut it off in this side and leave the tape in, then it'll be even. So do that. So now your wallet part should look like this. It's even. So now what you're gonna do is cut a strip of tape that is as long as the whole wallet. So I did that, then I cut it in half. Use the straight side and make it a little bit bigger than the wallet also. So the straight side, you flip it over to whatever side. Then you're gonna put it on here and fold it over, because look at this. You see that stuff? It's gonna get hair in it and junk. So you just put it over where it lines up with the border trim. And you can pull the pockets up and stuff and make sure it doesn't go inside it. Push down like so. Then you're just gonna fold it over. Voila, so there you go. Just cut off these snip edges. And then next we are gonna make the other part of the wallet, the front part of it, and then we're gonna make it go all together. So that's the inside of your wallet you just made. So yeah, I'll show you the next step. So next, what you guys are going to be doing is making a strip of tape that is almost this size. You're going to set your wallet down and make the tape a little bit longer in each edge so you could fold it over. So that's exactly what I did. You need 2 pieces, and put it on and make sure you have enough room to fold it over on this side and the top so it'll have a clean edge. If it doesn't, you could use a scrap piece of tape and put it over so you have more room, like this. Or you could just take another piece and use a third one. So once you do that, you just flip this over, this piece, and then put whatever color tape you want inside. So I'm going to use gray. So then I'm going to put it on top, but leave sticky on top and sticky on bottom and sticky on the sides. So I'll show you guys that right now. So first, let me pull up the tape. Oh, and try to keep a consistency. So right here, it's not the same size, so I need to cut it real fast. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. So basically next, you make this strip of tape the same size as this. Everything has to be the same. So once you do that, you're gonna put it on top of here, but you're gonna leave spacing like this. So let me show you. I hope this is gonna come out. Okay, so I'm gonna peel this up. Then next, what I'm gonna do is this. So when you put it on like this, hopefully you could see like on this edge part and on the top, you're gonna leave about this much room so you could fold over. So when you put this on, you do that, and make sure you also leave spacing right here. So I'll show you my result. So sadly for me, when I put it on and I folded it, I got wrinkle at at the top, but oh well, hopefully when I fold it over you won't see it. So this is how it should look. It should have a decent amount of room so you could fold it over. So next you're going to cut little squares on these corners like so. So I will show you. So you're going to cut right here, down, across. It's gone. So again, like this, then up. So you do it for each side, and you can rewind it, pause it, and do exactly what I'm doing right now. Well, obviously you are, but yeah. So I'm so happy I finally have time to do a video because I'm so busy with school. So now I might use this side to pull up as the bottom. Yeah. So you're gonna line everything up. Make sure it's all even. Well, first you're gonna pull this part down, fold it down, because that'll be your trim. And so it's awesome, it's even. See, there's no sticky. So now that you have your trim and you want it to be even, you just put this ruler on top, and then you'll cut it to your liking. So you could do that right now. So you could do it for both of them, and once you like it, like I said, you put everything up, make sure it lines up, everything's all even. Oh, this is a little bit off. So I'm making sure everything's how I like it. Then next you're gonna fold these parts in, or this part right here. So you could do that. I just want to make sure it's all even. And then I'm gonna fold this part over like this. I don't like how it came on, so I'm gonna do it again. And then obviously this isn't nice and neat, so you're gonna put your ruler on and just you know, cut it and then pull it off like I did with the other parts. So right now you're just gonna fold that over and then get your ruler and then cut it like I showed you for the other part. And if it doesn't stick on, then you just do it again, fold it. Ooh, I'm gonna fix that part, but anyway, so you just put the ruler on like I said and cut it. So yeah, do that and then you have your finished wallet. So ta-da, there's your wallet, guys. So the one step a lot of people forget, and even I do, if I were to ship out a wallet, if someone were to buy it on YouTube, I'd double check and check the wallet really good. So what you're gonna do now is right here with your X-Acto knife, just cut slits in every part. So when you put your card in like this, you could see like I cut the slit, so your card will fit in and out like this. So do that now for this, and then your wallet will be complete. It's got a billfold, your pockets, and then outside I'm gonna get rid of the air bubbles. The trick is poke a little hole, rub it, and then I'm gonna put Jake right here and maybe some clouds on it, and I'll show you my finished wallet. So it took me a while because I just did the face of him, of Jake, and then I overlapped 2 pieces of yellow tape and then just cut like a pattern like him, and then I tried to do some clouds. So I think he turned out pretty good. So this is how the wallet came out, and then I clear taped the whole wallet. Then the inside's got an ID right here with my business card. Then I did his name, Jake, too, right there, because Adventure Time, the logo's red. So I did that. 1, 2, 3 pockets, billfold, and it's really thin too. I was like shocked how thin this is. So yeah, this is the wallet.